Have you ever stood in front of the mirror and asked yourself, am I still attractive? The wrinkles around your eyes, the crow's feet, or those little changes to your body, do they make you feel like you're no longer as beautiful as before? That feeling can make you lose confidence in yourself. You see younger, more beautiful women with smooth skin and perfect bodies and wonder if you can still attract men like you used to. That feeling truly can make you feel down, right? The thoughts about age, body changes, and your self-image start to take over your mind. But you're not alone. We all go through those feelings. And what's important is that insecurity isn't the only thing you need to feel when stepping into a new stage of life. On the contrary, these changes can actually become your strengths if you know how to leverage them. So have you ever thought about fighting back against that insecurity? Could you do something to feel more confident, to make yourself feel active again? You've probably heard the phrase, age is just a number, but did you know that older women have a special kind of allure that not everyone notices? And you'll be surprised when you find out that these changes not only make you feel more confident, but also make the men in your life unable to take their eyes off you. Imagine this. One day, you look in the mirror and no longer see those wrinkles as something to worry about. Instead, you see a radiant confidence, an undeniable attraction. You might find it strange to think that a woman of your age can change, but do you believe you could become the role model no one expected? In this video, we will explore the secrets that older women can apply to attract men, and more importantly, how to build truly strong and lasting relationships. You will be amazed when you realize that small changes in how you live and perceive yourself can have a big impact on your romantic life. If you've ever felt insecure or worried about the changes that come with age, today is the moment for you to transform. You don't have to feel like you've lost your charm. You still have everything you need to grab the world's attention. We'll walk through each step for you to unlock your hidden strengths, not just to attract men, but to live a fuller life. Let's explore these secrets together, and you'll find that true allure is never bound by age. So, are you ready to discover the power you didn't know you had? Let's begin now. Now that we've touched on the feeling of insecurity and how it can hold us back, let's dive into the real secret: confidence. Confidence isn't something that comes overnight. It's not about magically feeling great about yourself every single day. It's about shifting your mindset and making intentional changes in the way you see yourself and the world around you. The first step is acceptance. Accepting the changes that come with age, rather than fighting them, is one of the most powerful things you can do. When you embrace who you are at every stage of life, you begin to see the beauty in those changes. For so many years, women have been conditioned to believe that their worth is tied to their youth and physical appearance, but that's simply not true. As we grow older, we gain wisdom, experience, and a sense of self that no one can take away. Imagine for a moment, what would it feel like to step into your day with confidence, knowing that you are enough, just as you are? Knowing that your worth doesn't rely on how others see you, but how you see yourself. When you begin to accept and appreciate your body, your face, and your experiences, you'll start noticing a change. You'll walk into a room with your head held high, radiating a quiet confidence that draws people to you, especially men. But let's talk about something that's even more powerful than physical beauty: your energy. Confidence doesn't come just from how we look, it comes from how we carry ourselves, how we engage with others, and the way we walk through life. When you start exuding positivity and self-assurance, it becomes contagious. Men are drawn to this energy. They're attracted to women who know who they are and are unapologetically themselves. And the best part, this energy doesn't fade with age. It only grows stronger as you mature. Now, practical steps. What can you do today to boost your confidence? The first thing is to focus on what you love about yourself. Write down the things you love about your body, your mind, your spirit. Not just your appearance, but your strengths, your accomplishments, and your passions. Start your day with positive affirmations. Tell yourself, I am confident, I am beautiful, and I am worthy of love and admiration. It may feel awkward at first, but over time, these affirmations will become your reality. The second step is to take care of yourself, not just for the sake of appearance, but for your health, energy, and mental clarity. Regular exercise, eating well, and getting enough sleep are essential. When you feel good physically, it boosts your mental state, and that confidence will shine through. Lastly, take time to dress in a way that makes you feel confident. It's not about wearing the latest trends or dressing in a way that suits others' expectations. It's about finding what makes you feel good. Whether it's a sharp blazer, a pair of jeans that fit just right, or a dress that hugs you in all the right places, wear what makes you feel like the best version of yourself. You'd be amazed at how a small change in your appearance, like wearing your favorite color or trying a new hairstyle, can drastically shift how you feel about yourself. When you love how you look, your confidence will grow. Now, you might be wondering, but does all of this really make a difference in how men see me? The answer is yes, absolutely. Men are not just attracted to how we look, they are attracted to our energy, our confidence, and the way we carry ourselves. When you feel confident, men notice. It's magnetic. They can sense when you're comfortable in your own skin. And that's incredibly appealing. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how attractive a person becomes when they walk into a room with confidence without needing validation from anyone else? That's what makes you stand out, your presence. And don't be fooled, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being authentic, embracing your flaws, and letting your true self shine through. Men are drawn to real, genuine women who are comfortable in their own skin, flaws and all. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into the practical steps you can take to nurture your confidence even further and build on your inner strength. But for now, take a moment to appreciate the woman you are today. You've come so far, and the best part is you're just getting started. Let's move forward and dive deeper into the most exciting part of all, how to actually harness that confidence and use it to your advantage. Now that you understand the importance of self-acceptance, the power of your inner energy, and the practical steps to boost your self-esteem, let's talk about the next layer to this transformation. We're going to explore how to cultivate a powerful magnetic presence that draws people, especially men, to you. This isn't just about looking good or feeling good about yourself. It's about embracing your natural, confident energy in a way that captivates others. The truth is, men are not just looking for a pretty face or a flawless body. They are looking for someone who can hold their own, someone who feels comfortable in their skin, someone who doesn't just exist, but someone who shines. Step 1, show up authentically. The first thing that makes a huge difference is showing up authentically. Many women, especially as they age, start feeling pressure to fit in or change who they are to attract attention. The truth is, authenticity is magnetic. Men are drawn to women who are unapologetically themselves. When you show up as your real, unfiltered self, you immediately set yourself apart from others. No more pretending to be someone you're not. Let go of the comparisons. You are already enough. Embrace your quirks, your passions, your beliefs. That is what makes you fascinating. Step 2, be comfortable in silence. Here's the thing many people overlook. Men don't always need constant conversation. Sometimes what makes a woman magnetic is her ability to sit in silence and still feel comfortable with herself. When you're at peace with yourself, you don't need to fill every silence with words. That calm, that quiet confidence is incredibly attractive. It shows that you're comfortable in your own space and don't need constant external validation. Practice the art of sitting in silence, whether it's at home, at the park, or even in social situations. Just be present. That ability to be calm and composed in any situation is a powerful trait that draws people to you. Step 3, cultivate mystery. Here's a tip that might surprise you. Don't give everything away right away. Men are often intrigued by women who leave a little to the imagination. This doesn't mean playing games or being distant. It's about having a life that's full of experiences, passions, and interests that you keep for yourself. things that make you interesting and mysterious. Let him wonder what your next move will be. Let him be intrigued by the layers of who you are. You don't need to share everything at once. As you become more confident in yourself, you'll find that it's the small details you choose to share and the way you choose to share them that keeps men engaged and interested. Step 4. Embrace your sexuality. This one is powerful and it goes far beyond just physical attraction. Your sexuality doesn't fade with age, it evolves. Embracing your sexuality at any age is one of the most powerful ways to command attention. It's about confidence in your desires, comfort with your body, and being open to connection. The more comfortable you become with your sexuality, the more men will notice. They're drawn to women who are confident about their desires, not in a forceful way, but in a way that shows they are in control of their own narrative and their own body. Feeling good about yourself, feeling sexy in your own skin and owning that power is incredibly attractive. Embrace who you are and watch how men start to respond. Step 5, be open to connection. Lastly, a woman who is open to authentic connection is one of the most magnetic things to men. No, I'm not talking about just being emotionally open. I'm talking about being open to the human experience, being open to laughter, to joy, to vulnerability. When you open yourself up to the possibility of connection with the world around you, you radiate warmth and invitation. Men can sense when a woman is approachable when she's present and engaged in the world around her. So what can you do today to start cultivating this presence? Start with small steps. Start showing up authentically, embrace your sexuality, and work on being comfortable with your own presence. Each step will make you more magnetic, more attractive, and most importantly, more you. By focusing on your inner confidence, you won't just attract men, you'll attract the right men. And the best part, these men will be drawn to the real you, not a version of you that you feel you need to be. In the next section, we'll talk about how these changes actually affect your relationships, how your growing confidence can shift the dynamic between you and the men in your life, and how to keep the connection alive and thriving. But for now, just remember, you are enough, just as you are, and everything about you is worthy of love, admiration, and respect. Now that you've started to cultivate your confidence and discovered how to use it to attract attention, let's talk about how to deepen those connections and build lasting relationships. At this stage, you're no longer just trying to attract attention, you're creating meaningful, authentic connections with the people around you, especially the men in your life. So, how do you take this newfound confidence and use it to build a relationship that not only excites you, but also deeply satisfies both partners? The key lies in the quality of the connection you share and how you show up in your relationship day after day. Let's break it down. Step 1. Embrace emotional intelligence. The first thing you'll need to foster in any relationship is emotional intelligence. This is not just about understanding your own emotions, but also being able to tune into the emotions of your partner. When you're emotionally intelligent, you become better at reading between the lines, understanding what your partner is feeling without them even saying a word. This is incredibly powerful in a relationship because it allows you to connect on a deeper level. Being emotionally available and understanding gives men the security they need to open up to you, which will strengthen the bond you share. It shows them that you're not just a beautiful woman. They see you as someone they can trust, someone they can be vulnerable with. In the next few weeks, try practicing this by being more present with your partner. Pay attention to their body language, their tone of voice, and the unspoken words. When you learn to listen and respond with empathy, you'll be amazed at how much deeper your connection becomes. Step 2, cultivate mutual respect. Respect is the cornerstone of any relationship, and it's especially important as you build a strong partnership. As you've learned to embrace your own worth and self-love, you must also remember that mutual respect is crucial for maintaining a healthy, balanced relationship. Men are drawn to women who respect themselves and those around them. But respect also goes both ways. You must respect your partner for who they are, their opinions, their space, and their individuality. This means honoring the fact that they are their own person, with their own life, passions, and needs, separate from your own. Having mutual respect ensures that neither person feels dominated or overlooked. Healthy relationships thrive on this balance. The more you show respect to your partner, the more you create an environment where both of you can thrive and grow together. This is where true intimacy starts to flourish. Step 3, keep the spark alive with playfulness. One of the most attractive things you can bring into any relationship is playfulness. Many women, especially as they get older, worry that they might become too serious or boring in their relationships. But the truth is, keeping the spark alive is about embracing the fun, adventurous side of life, no matter how old you are. Men love a woman who can laugh, who can enjoy the little moments in life, and who doesn't take everything too seriously. Playfulness helps break down walls, allows for more light-hearted moments, and keeps the connection fresh and exciting. This doesn't mean you have to do anything wild or extreme, but small, playful gestures, whether it's sharing an inside joke, being spontaneous, or simply laughing together, are key to maintaining that connection. A little bit of humor and playfulness goes a long way. Step 4, maintain your independence. As you continue to build your relationship, it's essential to maintain your own independence. This may sound counterintuitive, especially when you're in a loving, committed relationship, but it's actually one of the most attractive things you can do. Men are drawn to women who have their own lives. Women who are passionate, driven, and have a sense of purpose outside of the relationship. This doesn't mean you shouldn't invest in your relationship, but rather, you need to ensure that you maintain a healthy balance between your personal goals and the relationship. When you continue to nurture your own personal interests and dreams, you become more interesting to your partner and you bring something new and fresh into the relationship. This sense of independence gives your partner space to breathe while also allowing the relationship to thrive. Step 5, create a deep sense of intimacy. The final step is about creating intimacy, not just physical, but emotional and intellectual. As you grow older, you realize that true intimacy is about so much more than physical attraction. This is where you begin to share your deepest thoughts, feelings, and dreams with your partner. It's about letting them in on your fears, your hopes, and your experiences. It's about listening to theirs and supporting each other on a level that goes beyond the surface. Intimacy deepens over time as you learn to trust and love each other for who you really are, imperfections and all. Men will fall in love with your soul when you allow them to see it. When you feel truly understood and accepted, you'll notice that your connection becomes more profound and your relationship flourishes. Bringing it all together. Building a lasting relationship takes time and effort, but with these strategies, you're setting yourself up for something powerful. Confidence, emotional intelligence, mutual respect, playfulness, and independence all work together to build a strong foundation for love to grow. But the most important thing to remember is this: you have the power to create the kind of relationship you deserve. Whether it's with a partner you're already with or someone new, you have the confidence, wisdom, and charm to make it last. In the next part, we'll explore how to deal with the challenges that inevitably come with relationships, how to handle conflicts, misunderstandings, and navigate through tough times together. For now, though, take a moment to reflect on the powerful, confident woman you've become and how much more you can achieve in the relationships that matter most to you. This section is designed to give practical advice on maintaining and deepening relationships with a focus on mutual respect, intimacy, and independence. It encourages viewers to build strong, lasting connections by embracing the power of confidence and emotional intelligence. Now that you've built a solid foundation of confidence, respect, and emotional connection, it's time to talk about how to keep the spark alive. While it's exciting to enter into a new phase of life with confidence and strong connections, relationships, especially long-term ones, will naturally face challenges. It's not always smooth sailing, but the beautiful thing is that you have the tools now to navigate those challenges and make your relationship stronger. The key to sustaining the connection in a long-term relationship lies in constant growth and adaptation. Here's how you continue to cultivate a relationship that not only survives but thrives. Step 1, communicate openly and honestly. One of the most critical components of any lasting relationship is open, honest communication. This is where many relationships can falter. If you don't express your needs, desires, and frustrations, resentment can build up over time. Now, honesty doesn't mean being blunt or hurtful. It's about sharing your thoughts and feelings in a respectful way. It's about understanding that true intimacy comes from the ability to communicate openly without fear of judgment or criticism. When both partners feel safe to express their thoughts and emotions, it leads to deeper connection and trust. So take the time to sit down and talk with your partner regularly, whether it's about small things that bother you or big dreams for the future. Step 2, never stop courting each other. One of the most important aspects of keeping a relationship exciting is to never stop dating each other, no matter how long you've been together. The routine of everyday life can sometimes make things feel monotonous, but romantic gestures and thoughtful surprises can reignite that initial spark. It doesn't have to be anything grand or expensive. Sometimes it's the little things that matter the most. A handwritten note, a surprise date night, or simply spending quality time together without distractions. These small acts of love can make all the difference. As we get older, it's easy to slip into comfort and take each other for granted. But consistent effort to keep the romance alive is a surefire way to keep things exciting and fresh. Step 3, navigate conflict with compassion and patience. No relationship is free from conflict. Disagreements are natural, especially when both partners have different perspectives and experiences. But it's how you handle these disagreements that can determine the strength of your bond. The first step is to approach conflict with compassion and patience. Instead of immediately trying to win an argument, try to understand where your partner is coming from. Seek resolution, not victory. This requires active listening, empathy, and the willingness to compromise. Remember, every conflict is an opportunity for growth, both individually and as a couple. When you handle disagreements with love and patience, it strengthens the relationship and shows that you're both committed to working through challenges together. Step 4, prioritize physical and emotional intimacy. As relationships mature, physical intimacy may change, but that doesn't mean it should disappear. Physical touch is an essential part of bonding, and intimacy evolves as couples grow. Whether it's holding hands, hugging, or simply cuddling on the couch, physical connection is a crucial way to maintain that spark. Emotional intimacy is equally important. As you and your partner grow together, continue to share your inner world. Be open about your fears, your hopes, and your desires. The more you share, the more you connect on a soul-deep level. It's easy to let physical intimacy slip away with the busyness of life, but making time for affection, whether it's through physical touch or emotional closeness, will keep the relationship strong. Step 5, support each other's growth. Another crucial element to a thriving relationship is supporting each other's personal growth. You both change and evolve over time, and it's important to encourage each other's dreams, goals, and ambitions. This might mean supporting your partner in pursuing a new career path, learning a new skill, or simply helping them overcome a personal challenge. When you support each other's growth, you strengthen the bond between you and show that you value each other's individuality. Encouraging your partner's personal growth also allows you to grow as a couple. As you evolve together, your relationship becomes more dynamic and fulfilling, with both partners continuously discovering new things about each other. Step 6, make space for fun and laughter. As the years go by, it's easy to get bogged down with responsibilities and the seriousness of life. But laughter is an essential part of connection. The couples who stay close and happy often share a playful, light-hearted connection. Even in tough times, finding something to laugh about together can bring a sense of relief and joy. Playfulness, humor, and shared experiences make the relationship enjoyable and full of life. So, don't be afraid to have fun together. Be spontaneous, make each other laugh, and don't take life too seriously. Bringing it all together. At the end of the day, keeping a relationship alive and thriving takes effort. But with these strategies, communication, romance, compassion, intimacy, support, and fun, you can ensure that your relationship continues to grow, evolve, and deepen. Remember, it's not about finding the perfect person. It's about creating a strong, lasting bond with someone you can grow with, laugh with, and support through life's challenges. And the best part, the more effort you put in, the more rewarding your relationship will be. You've built the foundation with confidence, respect, and emotional intelligence. Now it's time to nurture it, make it thrive, and enjoy the beautiful journey you and your partner are on together. In the next part, we'll dive into how to handle transitions in life, whether it's dealing with major life changes, aging, or evolving roles in the relationship. But for now, take a moment to appreciate the strong, loving relationship you are building, because it's one of the most beautiful things in life. As we come to the end of this video, let's take a moment to recap the key qualities that men find incredibly attractive in women. First and foremost, men are drawn to confidence. A woman who knows who she is and isn't afraid to show it. Confidence is magnetic. It makes you stand out in any room, regardless of age. Next, men are attracted to women who are authentic. Those who embrace their true selves, flaws and all. There's something incredibly powerful about a woman who doesn't try to fit into someone else's mold, but instead embraces who she really is. Then there's emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and empathize with others, to listen deeply and communicate openly. This quality creates deeper connections, trust, and a sense of security in relationships. Don't forget about independence. A woman who has her own passions, goals, and life outside of the relationship. Men appreciate women who have their own lives and who bring something new and interesting to the table. And lastly, playfulness and warmth. A sense of humor and the ability to enjoy life's little moments keeps things fresh, exciting, and keeps the spark alive in any relationship. When you combine these qualities, confidence, authenticity, emotional intelligence, independence, and warmth, you become an incredibly attractive and magnetic person. I encourage you to take these qualities and start applying them today. Embrace the woman you are with all of your experiences and wisdom. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and inspiring. If you did, please like this video, comment below with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content just like this. We'd love to hear from you. So leave a comment and let us know how you're planning to embrace these qualities in your life. In the upcoming videos, we'll dive even deeper into self-love, relationships, and personal growth. Stay tuned, there's so much more to come. Remember, the journey to becoming your best self starts now. Take action, stay confident, and never forget, you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. Thanks again for being here. You've got this.